Good evening, wrestling fans. Before we get started tonight, I have a couple of quick updates for you. First off, massive amount of filming has gotten done. I have filmed through the first half of the season. Champions Week is filmed, as well as the 9 episodes of AWL Hontai preceding it, as well as a 3-video King of Trios tournament. So look forward to that. I'm going to have to do some of the editing and recording in the United States. Hopefully, I'll have the ability to do that because I don't actually know where I'm. I know where I'm living, but I've never actually been there. So I don't quite know what it looks like. I don't know what my facilities are going to be, if any. Um, you can see the GoFundMe is still open. It's going to be open probably as you're watching this on Tuesday, the 21st. It's going to be open probably until Monday, I think is when I'm going to have to close it. Because I don't want to get in the situation where you're making a kind and generous donation that then they try to deposit into a bank account that no longer exists. So we're gonna have to close things up before I leave. So if you've been on the fence about donating, about helping me out, trying to save the AWL, to honestly make sure that I can access my medications, that I can, maybe ship an extra box, I would really appreciate that. If you've got that in you, if you have the ability, please donate. Code on the screen, link in the description. I'd like to give a huge thank you to Cindy, to Steven, to Rope Ring Guy, to Jennifer, and to all of our anonymous donors as well, because you have stepped up and your generosity has been overwhelming. If you would like to join this list of fine, outstanding examples of humanity, please donate to the GoFundMe for the April Carter Emergency Relocation Fund. Thank you very much. And with that, on with the show. Let's do this properly. Good evening, wrestling fans! From the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan, this is AWL Hontai Season 26, Episode 2, and we are starting off with a massive singles, technically interpromotional match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, taking a win in the ring from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, the daughter of the dragon, Dragoness.
Dragoness, a second-generation AWL original, in the ring, ready to fight off an invader from All Elite Wrestling, as the Dragonfire illuminates the arena as it was in days gone by. And yes, she's got her dad's old pyro as well. Taking on a member of the Don Callis family who's been struggling with some immigration issues because America's kind of going to hell as far as that goes, and it's affecting your wrestling, folks. Sorry about that. But no problems with that here in the Animated Wrestling League. Some of Don Callis' wrestlers who aren't getting ring time in the United States still able to fight right here, right now. And unfortunately, that means Don Callis is in the building, which is rather nauseating. Literally the worst Canadian I've ever met, and I've had rocks thrown at me by Canadians.
And their third opponent, making his way to the ring from the Northwest, representing the Don Callis family. He is the virus in the daytime.
El Clon, the corrupted copy of the injured hologram, representing the Don Callis family and unfortunately the representatives of All Elite Wrestling. There is going to be a Team AWL that will not be related to the Don Callis family competing at the King of Trios tournament. We await notification from Tony Khan to tell us who is going to represent the Elite, the All Elite, at KOT. Don Callis is expected to field a trio as well. So right now, this is not about trios, this is not about the golden opportunities, this is a one-on-one match, and of course it's the AWL. Every win counts, and every loss hurts you. Bang the gong, the match is on. Dragoness with a super kick, does not connect. Going for a very quick roll-up here, La Magistral Cradle, and immediate kick out. Really nobody coming out on top of the Tachiai there. Back handspring up, and he hits the helicopter head scissors. Back handspring helicopter head scissors. I love Lucha Libre. And Enzigiri, and immediately into a Dragon Salt. A beautiful moonsault off of the top rope. Dragoness showing incredible superhuman agility here on a night where the AWL Grand Championship, the undisputed Grand Championship of this league, is to be determined. Excuse me, I'm still flustered after having tried to record that intro. About a minute in now. As I said, in the main event, Tiger Mask 3 versus the winner of the New Year's tournament, a match months in the making. Shynron makes this challenge. The Tigers hunt continues in an Atomicos match, 4-on-4. We have got a 4-way elimination tag team match, trying to get some points on the board, because we also have a #1 contenders tag team match. Tag titles defended next week, and after this, another trios preview for the KOT tournament. Standing moonsault, but nobody home, no water in the pool for El Clon. Only about 90 seconds into the contest. Collar and elbow tie-up, test of strength, going behind, rear waist lock. Dragon is trying to break the grip of the clone, and does so quite well. Goes for a rear waist lock of her own. Both wrestlers jockeying for position here. Dragoness gets the roll-up. And wait a minute, Don Callis, I think he was reaching for wait a minute, cover here again. 1. No, Dragoness, she's going to go for the backslide from heaven. Yes, she is. 1. And don't think I didn't see Don Callis reaching his hand in there to interfere. Speed of endless light. But El Clone reboots. He is right back there. Tap the icon. Reboot. Although I don't know if the viruses actually did that in that show. Oh, wait a minute. That's a Bolken. That's a Shinai. What some people call a kendo stick or a kendo sword. And what other people incorrectly refer to as a Singapore cane. But the referee sees it. Not putting up with any of Don Callis' bullshit tonight. And I do not blame her one teeny tiny bit. And that is... Oh, wait a minute! Don Callis! Oh, for the love of... Somebody throw that human-shaped Diglett out of this building, please! And now an Enzigiri from El Clone. This should be a disqualification. Yeah, you're just helping her in. Yeah, of course you are. Bastard. Anyway, beautiful Hurricanrana. El Clone doesn't need Don Callis. No, almost nobody in the Don Callis family needs Don Callis. Except Rocky Romero. Rocky Romero needs Don Callis. Wait, standing moonsault. 6.5 minutes roughly left on the clock here. Stomping away. But Dragon is able to get up to her feet, looking for Dragon Drop #2! One of her father's old finishing maneuvers that she's inherited, but now, looking for the Dragoness sleeper, rolls back off of the cutter, locks the hands, locks the S-grip, but able to get the foot under him, shifts his weight, shifts his center of mass, and get out of the hold. The Dragoness sleeper not able to get the job done. Oh no, now what? Off the rope, drop kick. And down! Frog splash off of the rope. Obligatory Eddie chant, please. Eddie. Because anytime anyone does a frog splash, and it's not Rob Van Dam, you're gonna get that. Dragon is about to show what she can do off of the other side of the ropes. Looking maybe for the slingshot. Dragoness drop #1. Dragoness drop #1. her original finishing move. Just like a young kid, like a teenager, and back into the cutter. Dragoness sleeper. Halfway through the time limit, Dragoness sleeper locked in. You can see the S grip is pretty firm there, and you can see it, you can hear it. It's a tap out.
It is the winner, Dragoness! Wait, what?
Well, that's the music of Dragoness. Dragoness's graphics are up there because she was the one who won the match, but
Really?
we're just jumping into this?
Rio's contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, taking it in wing the ring from the realm of the Hontai, the Serpentine Sensation, Eddie Sky.
Well, Sky interrupting Dragoness's victory, and he is scheduled to be out in our next match. This is Snake Style versus Team Canada 3-on-3 Trios match, King of Trios preview. But apparently the Serpentine Sensation wishes to speak. Oh. Okay, well, Sky has talked in the past about wanting to increase the numbers of Snake Style, and now we know he's targeting Dragoness. And if I were her, I'd get the heck out of here. She's just had a pretty grueling match, a victory over El Clon of the Don Callis family. She's not in a position to fight Sky on his own, let alone the rest of Snake Style, who are all due to be here tonight. This is a trios contest. In a few weeks, assuming I manage to stay on schedule, it will be the King of Trios tournament. We already know several teams that have been announced. We know that the Don Callis family will field a team. We know that Snake Style will field a team as well.
Introducing next, making his way to the ring from the darkest timeline,
We know that their opponents tonight, Team Canada, will be acting as a trio. We know that the United Tigers Auxiliary have already thrown their hat in the ring and have already said what they're going to do if they win the Golden Opportunities. They're going to challenge for the tag team titles, try to bring them back to the AWL if nobody beats them to it. Oh God. And the man who lives up to his name, there's the poison of Poison Hawk. And already with gold in this very young faction.
And finally, making her way to the ring, she is the Nissan opponent, Dr. Taikai, Yushosha, Anaconda. Together they are Snake Style.
As I was saying, we also know that Tony Khan of All Elite Wrestling will be fielding a team for King of Trios as well. So that's Snake Style, Team Canada, United Tigers Auxiliary, Don Callis family, and Team AEW will all be competing. We can assume multiple other factions, including Yokai Butai, MAZOKU, maybe even another team from the Unified School of the Tiger Style. They're the defending champions. We can assume that the AWL Grand Champion, if he is still Grand Champion by that point, Tiger Mask 3 and Tiger Mask W will team up again. They were victorious in Karakuen Hall last year, and those golden opportunities paid off very well for the Unified School of the Tiger Style. But right now, Sky, Poison Hawk, and Anaconda looking to get a bit more practice in, rack up some wins in their win-loss records ahead of the KOT And if that weren't the Canadian national anthem, it bloody well ought to be.
And their opponents, introducing first, taking it from the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He is the most Canadian man in the world. Canada!
Well, this, again, very new trio. We only found out about them a few weeks ago.
Next, making her way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He is the true Toronto star, Amy Wade.
Amy Wade from Toronto. Calgary's own Kid Canada. And Giselle Shaw has spent a good chunk of her life in Yellowknife in the Northwest Territories, and I believe now is a fellow Torontonian. Not sure where she lives right now. I know she wrestles for Maple Leaf Pro in Ontario. Here she is.
And finally, making her way to the ring, she is the reigning Canadian Women's Champion and the reigning National Wrestling Alliance World Women's Television Champion, representing Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, the quintessential diva, Giselle Shaw. Together they are Team Canada.
And if I see any transphobic comments in the comment section, fuck you, you banned. It's equal rights and equal fights. Bang the gong. The match is on. 6 wrestlers, and we've actually got 3 men and 3 women across both teams. Love that kind of parity. As Kid Canada, the most Canadian man in the world, he has maple syrup in his veins, and he craps poutine. He runs around with knives on his feet even when he's not playing hockey. He's about to get pinned by a snake. One, as Giselle Shaw comes in to break it up. Kid Canada, most Canadian man in the world, will now face, for the first time ever, Poison Hawk. What are we going to see here? Ooh. Hard shot into the corner. Poison Hawk, very intelligent. Trying not to let Kid Canada get a grip on him, but he still manages to. Oh. Couple of hard shots here. Up, and Fisherman Buster to Poison Hawk. Now, of course, in any tag team or trios contest, it's going to be the teamwork will win out, I think. Oh, high cross body off of the slingshot, does not connect. This is how you use the ropes as a weapon, says Poison Hawk most effectively with that Cybertronian style. Tag made to the true Toronto star Amy Wade, 3-sport athlete out of the University of Toronto. And one of the top women's wrestlers, and now one of the just plain top wrestlers in the Animated Wrestling League. Amy Wade coming into this match with the 6th best win-loss record in all of the AWL. She is beaten by Akira Merune, Tiger Mask 2, Black Tiger Queen, Jigoku Destroy, and number 1 in terms of wins and losses, the Suplex Master, Sammy Nix. So she's going to be a perennial contender to championships as long as she can actually maintain that level of competition. Beat Sky makes the tag to Anaconda. Anaconda not as good on the numbers, but one very important number in her stats. Anaconda, as of this recording, 5-0. So it's technically +5, meaning +34, but that key number, the 0 in the Anaconda loss column, undefeated since her debut, winning the Natsu Taikai. Off of the ropes. Oh, went for a cross body block, didn't get it. And Amy Wade makes her pay for it. Anaconda dodging, slithering away, hitting the clothesline. Anaconda, the first woman to ever win the Natsu Taikai from her debut. And the second woman to win it as an undefeated competitor. The first being Black Tiger Queen. If you saw Black Tiger Queen at this year's Natsu Taikai, girl kind of lost it. Just to let you know, she's kind of lost it. Oh, and a big boot. A beautiful thrust kick to the legal fighter Hebitsky, who hits that Mongolian chop. At least I think that's what he did. Hebitsky, a skilled striker, skilled in the snake style, but not the most precise in the world. Hebitsky, right now, as of this match, 60 and 55. This is his 106th AWL contest. Quick tag made, and hey, wait a minute, the feet are on the ropes, feet on the red ropes of the Hinamaru. Our ring ropes here in the AWL, reminiscent of the Japanese flag. Look at the cyber twist. Oh, and the Cobra Venom. And she turned her head at the exact right second. But that had to at least get some of that in her eye. That stuff, that Cobra Venom, that Gogagiri, that poison, that lasts in the air. It lingers as a miasma of doom in that portion of the ring. And we got to expect it from all three of these serpents. Coming up here, looking for the power up and down. Giselle Shaw, going to be looking for that big running knee strike of hers, the denouement, she calls that. She's also got the shock and awe combination of power moves. Up and leg drop, turning mid-air. That's absolutely incredible. Swing and a miss, and a knee strike right to the side of the face. Absolutely incredible from the quintessential diva, Giselle Shaw. Tag made to Kid Canada, the most Canadian man in the world. 16th wrestler in terms of win-loss record. A great back suplex there. Simple but effective. Member of the 100 Win Club, Kid Canada. 103 wins, 84 losses. One of the better, an AWL All-Star, an AWL veteran. Bang, bang, bang in the ring. Irish whip. Uh-oh, into the enemy corner. Tag Kogeki opportunity, but denied by Kid Canada. Kid versus Hebitsky. Plus 19 meets plus 5. And again, looks like, there we go, there's the tag. But no tag Kogeki, I don't think. No, they're not going to bother. And that is a major strategic error for the Canadians. They may be nice, but they may have to work on the teamwork a bit here. Swing and a miss, going up to the neutral corner. And Anaconda, the legal fighter, I don't think Giselle saw the tag. I wasn't going to try to say Shaw saw, because I don't hate myself quite that much. Irish whip, neutral corner, the other neutral corner this time. Giselle Shaw building up ahead of steam. Backsplash into the corner. Looking for the exploder to the dead center of the ring on the much, much larger woman. Uh-oh. Assyrian facebuster. The snake-style wrestlers, descendants, training-wise, style-wise, descendants of the legendary Ophidian the Cobra. The venomous, vile serpent of the Nile. Tag made to Kid Canada. It looks like Anaconda going for the snake bite. Kid Canada realized it was coming, and that's a rookie mistake by Anaconda. She's got incredible range on that snake bite, but unfortunately telegraphed it. Off of the ropes, and Giselle Shaw needs to get out of here. Anaconda Vice from Anaconda, naturally. And that's the problem with these trios matches. There's always somebody to break up a submission. 12 minutes on the clock. In the event of a time limit draw, it is a push. Nobody wins and nobody loses. Uppercut to the back of the head. Tag made. In comes the poison one. Oh, off of the ropes. Down he goes. Right across the abdomen of the most Canadian man in the world. Oh God, what is he thinking now? A man not opposed to extreme violence. Springboard drop kick. The man who calls him, the man who is not a Cyberhawk. He is the anti-Cyberhawk. But right now, Anaconda back in legally, running knee strike at the King of Trios tournament. You've got to win 4 matches in one night. It'll be a 3-video. Actually, no, let's just call this over the weekend. Tag made. Oh, and the flurry of offense, spin kick, and a drops down. And that's the kickboxing background of the 3-sport athlete. 1, 2. Shoulder up. The other 2 are gymnastics and powerlifting, believe it or not. Oh, Anaconda. Referee a little late to get into position there, and that may have been the difference between victory and defeat. Right, oh God, the strike, the orthodox striker, and that's the snake bite. That's what it's supposed to look like from Anaconda. Beats guy can hit it from anywhere. Anaconda likes to hit it from the top rope. And a Gugu Plata, a constrictus.
10 minutes left.
And we are officially halfway through the time limit now, folks. Excuse me, a bit of a frog in my throat. Thankfully not a snake. Springboard kick. Trying to counter like for like as far as the wrestling styles here with Anaconda. Amy Wade may want to think about a tag. No, she doesn't. Off of the ropes. Oh, and a punch right to the liver, assuming she has a liver. Kick to the midsection, looking for the up and looking for the power bomb. And jackknifes her right into the center of that mat. Poison Hawk looking to end this. They've successfully isolated Amy Wade. Snake Style has, oh no, we've seen him do this before. Hurricane, that's a knockout blow. Broken up by Giselle. And if Giselle Shaw hadn't been there, this match would be over. Oh, and another dose of poison. That one hit her flush in the face, and this time Kid Canada has to come in to save the day. Beats guy in now. And there's that Fujiwara armbar, one of her favorite submissions from back during her reign as the AWL Joshi champion. And Beats guy going down, twist and shout. Or twist and turn, I should say. Referee Hana Babagadoos and his Babagadoos wrestling family trying to take control of this as the Ophidian death grip locked in around the throat of Amy Wade as she gets tossed right to the mat. Amy Wade in the exact wrong part of town, exactly what she does not want to be. Snake Style have just wrestled a better trios match so far. And that's got to be the 3rd dose of the poison that she's taken to the face, and the referee has no choice but to call it.
Here are your winners, Snake Style
victory by referee stoppage. That's a valid method of victory in the Animated Wrestling League. Is that the kind of crap they're going to bring to the King of Trios tournament? Probably. Next week, the Tag Team Championship of the World will be on the line, but who will make the challenge?
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a #1 contenders match for the Animated Wrestling League Unified World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from the Isle of Themyscira, the modern-day Amazon, Athena Jade, and a trainee.
The #2 rank in the AWL Best Four. And remember, any member of the Best Four is eligible to challenge for the tag team titles. The #1 ranked Spirit Ninjas, one of their members, the Spirit Dragon Shynron, is on our main event tonight, challenging for the AWL Grand Championship, therefore not able to participate in this match. Remember that they will get their opportunity at some point, their second chance in the last year at the AWL Unified Tag Team title. Still getting my own terminology straight in my company. Athena Jane and the trainee, she literally plucked out of obscurity just to give her a second body in the ring, leading to the first ever AWL trainee with a win-loss record, and that's not a bad win-loss record. The trainee 7-5, ratio of +2. Don't tell Athena Jane this, but the trainee has a better win-loss ratio than Athena Jane at 55-54. So the trainee's at +2 and Athena Jane's at +1.
And their opponents making their way to the ring from cyberspace, the tag team combination of Dangerhawk and Fundraiser, 2/3 of the flying creator in the galaxy, the Cyberhawks. Football!
Well, with Razorhawk still MIA as of this recording, I don't know if the Cyberhawks are going to be able to compete in the King of Trios tournament. They're going to have to find somebody, a temporary third member. But right now, they are focusing on the AWL World Tag Team titles. Both of these teams 1-1 this season in tag team competition due to their performances in the Forge the 4 tournament. Check out the preseason playlist for that event. Bang the gong, the match is on. Dangerhawk and the lady in red, Athena Jane, going at it 1-on-1. At least for the moment. Now the story of Athena Jane and the trainee has been basically Athena Jane, I don't know if she's actually started to trust her trainee, but I think she's started to realize her trainee is somewhat competent. Which is not, shouldn't be a big surprise since the trainees actually won a lot of their tag team matches. Looking for the, neck crank. Shove away and a double strike. An illegal blow by the trainee. I don't think the referee is going to disqualify just for that, but it is possible. Tag made, and comes the trainee for the first time in the match. Dangerhawk, who enters this match -1 in the win-loss ratio. 14 wins, 15 losses. 14 minus 15, -1 for Dangerhawk. Further down the list, Thunderhawk, who I think might be about to enter the contest. Yes, he is. Tag Kogeki opportunity. But what have they got off of the ropes? Double big back body drop. Thunderhawk at +1, 15-14. Now the legal fighter, and into a cover here. 1, 2. And notice how Athena Jane doesn't even try to break that up. I don't know if that's a sign of trust or a sign of not giving a shit about the trainee. I believe either at this point. Dangerhawk back in. Tag Kogeki opportunity. An assisted body blow. Quite effective in my opinion. The trainee up and around. Doesn't have the size, doesn't have the height to copy her partner, mentor, mistress's style of pro wrestling. She is learning to develop her own abilities. We've seen her use a good variation of the Fujiwara armbar to actually pick up submission wins here in the AWL. But she has no answer to the big back body drop, the double big back body drop of the XyberhawX. And it looks like it is, in fact, Thunderhawk who is the legal combatant. No lucha tag rules here in the Animated Wrestling League because, well, I'm not able to program that in. Speed of Endless Light. 1, 2. The thunderous luchador looking to strike from the skies. Shining Legacy! From the newest, the most recently programmed of the XyberhawX, Thunderhawk. Caw-caw! Up, down, all around the dropkick. We saw Poison Hawk doing that same maneuver earlier tonight in the trios match. Belly-to-belly slam by the trainee in her young dragon gear, still in her mask, no name, no face, not even a trainee number at this point. And she's pulling off these kind of shots, these kind of attacks against, you know, fairly seasoned members of the main roster. Tag made Athena Jane, not a graduate of the AWL dojo, trained by Global Wrestling Monopoly. She was the final ever Global Wrestling Monopoly Divas champion. And actually that status is what gave her the opportunity in the AWL Joshi division. And to her credit, she made the most of it. Day one original of the Joshi division. Her AWL career has now outlasted said division. Less than 11 minutes on the clock. Oh no, what is this? Oh, nasty headbutt. And absolutely no way to defend yourself from that. Unless you can break the wrist control as it was broken here. Hit to the stomach, into the neutral corner. Oh, this is not... Oh, God! Right in the face! Oh, man. Never, ever, ever let this woman wrestle pure rules. The tag was made. This is a legal strike. In and out. And so far, just like in the trios match, it's going to come down to who has the better tag team technique. The winners of this match, of course, face the Timeless Love Bomb!
Open take, 5 minutes, 9 minutes back.
The first... Oh dear. The first time call of the match. What are we looking at here? Look at that. Oh! Waist. Oh, God. The big boss lady slam, I guess you might call it. No, it's not. World's strongest slam. That's what that was. Very strong. Takedown into the... Trying to get that... Juji Gasame couldn't hyperextend it. Couldn't get all the way on that, unfortunately. That'd be a good way to at least eliminate a few of Athena Jane's more powerful techniques. The Tartarusian chokeslam, maybe even the Fall of the Gods. But right now, another double team attack. No! Gonna go for the corner trap. A big strategic error. As Irish whip. Belly did no. Forearm strike to the forehead. So far, the XyberhawX doing a pretty good job oh wait, oh come on! What, ref, are you actually calling this? Can we get a VAR on that? That should have been a rope break. Irish whip. Into the corner. Tag Kogeki. Athena Jane. You can see she is limping. She's a little bit slow. Double big back body drop with the odd angle caused by the height differential. Oh my God, an AWL trainee is 2 wins away from being a champion. I find this very difficult to believe. Meanwhile, the XyberhawX, the team that lost the tag team titles, lost the title unification match at Champions Week last season to the Timeless Love Bombs, looking to regain the tag team titles. So they got to go through each other if they're going to get a shot at the barely medically cleared Timeless Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa Mina to be more accurate. Oh, what is this going to be? Up, down, tornado, DDT from the XyberhawX, bringing out that high-flying lucha style. The red rocket of lucha libre. Unfortunately, unable to hit the new opponent. And I don't think the trainee made the tag until Dangerhawk was already in the air. He was already committed physically. The fall of the gods! Hisatsuwaza broken up. That could have very easily been the end of the match. And so far, the Athena Jane team has made excellent use of the tags, keeping each other fresh. And at this point, we saw how Athena Jane was kind of staggering a bit there. Hurricane Rana by Dangerhawk. Both teams have been kind of balanced, I guess, in their offense so far in this match. The last thing you want in this situation is to pick up an injury. Potentially going into a tag team title opportunity. Up and boom! Assisted dropkick. A red thunder cannon into the cover. Broken up very, very quickly. We are running out of time here. In the event of a time limit draw, neither team will challenge. And we will have to push the tag team title match back. And we'll have a contenders match between the remaining teams in the best 4, which are the Spirit Ninjas and the Golden Tigers. Thunderhawk and the trainee of the legal combatants attempt at the endless light. Does not connect. Blocked by the trainee. Up, down, float over DDT. I can't believe what I'm looking at. That's a trainee. That's what in other wrestling promotions you might call a young lion or a local enhancement talent or a frickin' jobber. Tag is made. Oh God. Tag Kogeki. Alley-oop. And that is the closest you will ever see Athena Jane come to being a high flyer. Off of the ropes. May have been going for a Toni Storm style hip attack there. Vertical suplex does not connect, or at least escapes out the back door. Does Thunderhawk. Drop down. Sling Blade into the drop kick combination. Down into the cover. And only 2, the trainee coming in briefly, realizing she doesn't need to. Oh God, now what? The referee needing to get the heck out of the way here. Oh, just forget it. Just go for a kick. I think Hana Baba Ganoush and the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family was in the way there. Off to the ropes. Drop down. Not going to do a leapfrog. Black hole slam. 1, 2.5. 2.5 there. The referee's hand at its apex. And a diving tag to the Red Ruby Warrior. Up to the top. Rethinking that when the trainee comes in. Drop kick. Good dodge roll there by Danger. As the Scarlet Sparrow in all sorts of trouble here. Up, up, and down! Fisherman suplex. Complete control of the opponent. And I meant, oh, wait a minute. A reclamator. Oh, that's going to draw a few boos from the crowd, and rightly so.
Some for Notary, 3 minutes left.
And now time very much a factor as the Scarlet Sparrow looking for the cyber twist, and he hits it. That high-speed magistral, I think you might want to call that. Irish whip. Tag made to the Lightning Luchador. Tag Kogek the opportunity. Red Thunder Cannon. As Thunderhawk now in control. Not even one count. The referee couldn't even get in position to check that the shoulders were down. And we've got less than 3 minutes. We've got less than 2.5 actually. Kick to the midsection. Powerbomb position perhaps. And oh! Ultimate Thunder Bomb, he calls that. And Danger Hawk looking to put the trainee. Wait a minute.
2 minutes left.
Maybe a bit of confusion on the Lucha tag rules, or around here lack thereof. Muay Kai, Tag Kogeki. The Lightning Luchador from the skies, another alley-oop. As I pop my peas into the microphone. A simple, straight-up punch to the head. With less than 90 seconds, Snapmare takedown, slides around, stutter step, glitch in the matrix, into the cover. 1, 2, 75 seconds remaining. None of these competitors, neither of these teams can afford to make a single mistake at this point. As this is about to hit the fan.
1 minute left.
Tag made. One more time. Red Thunder Cannon. Down into the cover. 1, 2, 3 with the Red Thunder Cannon. The Cyberhawks pick up an important victory going into next week.
The Cyberhawks.
There you see it is official. The Timeless Love Bombs will defend the AWL Unified World Tag Team Championship against the Cyberhawks in 7 days. We got to get some points on the board in the tag team division, and this is the best way to do it.
The following contest is scheduled for up to 7 falls, because it is a 4-way Tag Team Elimination match. Introducing first, making their way to the ring from the Unified Tour of the Tiger Style, the tag team combination of Blue Tiger, Red Tiger, United Tigers Auxiliary. And here you see the rules. All 8 wrestlers are legal at one time. Falls only count inside that 20 by 20 foot ring. No disqualification, no ring out. You must eliminate the second member of the team to score a win. The last team standing wins. A clean sweep nets you 3 victories in the win-loss records for the tag team division. Introducing next, making their way to the ring from the office, representing Zidon J, the very kind assistant.
Everybody wants to write off the very kind assistants, mainly because they suck. They're not actually trained professional wrestlers, but these guys are street fighters. They are brawlers. They know how to fight even if they don't know how to wrestle. And they've got an opportunity here. 3 victories that they could pull off. Admittedly, a wee bit of a miracle. If anyone actually pulls off a clean sweep tonight, they will jump to the top of the rankings. Because right now, the best win-loss record in the tag team division is the Spirit Ninjas, currently at 2-0. So if you could pick up 3 wins, move yourself to 3-0, you jump to the top. You would almost inevitably be in the best 4 after the next tag team title match, which is only going to be next week.
Introducing next, making their way to the ring from the laboratory, the tag team combination of Project Tetsu 3.0 and Jigoku Destroy. The Augments.
Well, the Augments, former AWL World Tag Team Champions, 2 former Tag Team Championship teams in this match. And if anyone's going to out-muscle, going to out-power the very kind assistants, it is going to be Project Tetsu, you see there on your screen, and his partner, Jigoku Destroy. And of course, they serve their creator, the diabolical Dr. Jigoku, Subite, Jigoku Hakase no Tameni.
And finally, making their way to the ring from the human psyche, they are the original tag team, Yin and Yang.
Associate members of the Yokai Butai, Yin and Yang. Yin in the blue gear, Yang in the red. Representing the light and dark side of the human psyche, respectively, the first tag team ever hired by the Animated Wrestling League. They are 2 of our best, 2 Season 0 originals, and the only, before the time of equal rights and equal fights, they were the only women to hold the World Tag Team titles. Currently held by an all-female team in the Timeless Love Bomb. And I admit, bit of a soft spot, bit of a full circle moment. I would love to see Yin and Yang bring those titles back to the AWL. 20-minute time limit on the clock. Bang the gong. The match is on, and this is going to get crazy. Basically for this, I'm not even going to try and call every single move. Too much is going to happen at once. La Magistral, first cover of the match. Not even a 1 count as Red Tiger able to escape. We do know that Red Tiger, Blue Tiger, and at least one other member of the United Tigers Auxiliary are set to compete in the King of Trios tournament. Dr. Jigoku, I believe, is going to be getting his power armor out of storage and competing with his augments. I don't know if Yamada Jiro, I don't know if Yamada Hashira, I don't know if the very kind assistants are in a position to be able to field a team this year. You know, corporate budgeting and all of that. But if they are, a victory tonight would give them a lot of momentum going forward. Win-loss records involved here. Everybody, all 4 of these teams are currently at records of 0 and 0. They have got nothing right now. Oh, dropping a very kind assistant right into that top turnbuckle. Yang from the dark side of it. Is it just due to Sheet Street red ring gear the way Taz treats orange? I don't know. Knee lift. And a kick to the, looks like the inside of the quadricep, inside of the thigh. Referee says it was about the belt, but it's a no disqualification match. If you want to kick your opponent in the dick and then roll him up, or her up, you never know, then absolutely valid, unfortunately, in this match. And the first to go under the ring for a weapon, that looks like a baseball bat. And a swing, and down goes the very kind decision off of the top rope. And a ladder being brought out as well. Argentinian backbreaker, the only submission move the powerhouse known as Jigoku Destroy. The mad scientist, Dr. Jigoku's, frankly, favorite creation. The only creation he's ever put his own name on, Jigoku destroyed. And as I take a look at the records here, Jigoku Destroy is a Grand Slam champion here in the Animated Wrestling League. 1-0. Grand Slam champion. Winner of the Grand Championship, Tag Team Championship, Canadian National Championship, and the New Year's Tournament. Remember, the falls only count in the ring, so any action on the outside just hurts. And you must eliminate the second member of the team to pick up a point for your team. That means somebody can be eliminated and still win the match. I'm dead serious. If your tag team partner can go the distance and be the last wrestler standing, and you were already eliminated, well, that doesn't matter. You get all the wins. You get the record. You are a team. You are one unit. One, two, no. And now a steel chair being brought to bear. And another cover, a bit of a sneaky cover in the midst of all the confusion. 1, 2. Red Tiger able to escape. Right before the final and fatal 3 count, Tatsumaki! Tatsumaki won, broken up by the other VKA. Absolutely incredible action. And I see a table's been set up at ringside as well. A Shinai on the left-hand side, and there's a trash can, because why the hell not? Power Slam by Jigoku's Project Tetsu, the Dean of the Active Augment. Duality Driver! Isatsuwaza Duality Driver from Yin for the 1, 2, 2.5. Damn it. I would love to see Yin and Yang, one of the first ever champions, the first female champions, bring those tag team titles back to the Animated Wrestling League from All Elite Wrestling. No, very close.
9 minutes. 9 minutes past.
Well, that's our first time call of the contest. In the event of a time limit draw, any points awarded still count, but otherwise it is a push. Nobody wants that to happen because, frankly, all 4 of these teams who are at 0-0 need the points going into the season. We're still in the early days of season 26 of the Animated Wrestling League. Only competitor, oh no, as I just was about to say, and boom, El Kabong with the steel chair to Blue Tiger. The woman who dropped the challenge, Ishirako Amina, back at the Natsu Taikai. Oh, wait a minute, Red Tiger with the roll-up. And the referee a bit slow, reversal of fortune. Oh!
Red Tiger has been eliminated!
And now Yin in trouble with the referee, gets hit by, I didn't even see what. And that would have been a 3 count, but nobody there. Now Blue Tiger, who you see getting pummeled by one of those gentlemen. This could be the first point awarded. 1. It was Project Tetsu who eliminated Red Tiger, but that doesn't earn anything for the Augments. They have to eliminate Blue Tiger, who's currently outside the ring, meaning she cannot be eliminated. And I think Jigoku Destroy might be malfunctioning. Headlock takeover. A very Friedman-esque technique there by the very kind assistant. Less than 13 minutes remaining. Oh God, draped across those cables. The elevator cables wrapped in a little bit of rubber tubing and some electrical tape to simulate the thread of rope we call the ring rope. Rolling through, and a hard shot. Snap with the kendo stick. The Shinai bouncing off of the body and shattered. And now we have got bamboo shrapnel all throughout the wrestling ring. Collar and elbow tie-up, looking for a power move in the corner, dropping. Oh god, and I think that was, yeah, right into the turnbuckle, right in the head. 12 minutes on the clock. We've only had one elimination. We have got 7 competitors, and that means we've got an uneven number. As always, when this gets dangerous, fall forward, powerbomb into the cover, immediately broken up by Yang. And that's part of the strategy. Obviously, you want to protect your own tag team partner, but you break up other pins. Duality driver for the 1, 2, and only Yin and Yang, who retired after season 0, came back several years ago as day 1 members of the Joshi division. They originally retired when the Tokyo Athletic Commission put the Kaiboss on intergender wrestling. Kick out is made. And the Augments together on the outside. And I think, Joker Destroy is having some kind of a mechanical failure here, and I don't know what it might be. And the referee cannot keep up with this. Too much action inside that AWL 20 by 20 foot ring. Swing and a miss, boom! Goes the bin. Clacton on C. Put your vote in the bin in this by-election.
Tiger has been eliminated. One victory for the Augments.
And we do have another cover here.
Project Tetsu 3.0 has been eliminated.
Okay, sit rep. 1 point for the Augments, but only Jigoku Destroy is still active in the match. The United Tigers Auxiliary are out. They will leave this match with a tag record of 0-1.
You can take that. 10 minutes cut.
And we are officially at the halfway point of the time limit. Big boot by the very kind assistant too. It looks like Yang. Referee realizing it was a couple of seconds late, but 1, 2 does not matter.
Yang has been eliminated.
And with that, we are down to 4. Yin of Yin and Yang. Jigoku Destroy of the Augments. And both of the very kind assistants who one of them just got dropped onto the top turnbuckle. Chairs set up in the ring, bamboo shrapnel, and flotsam and jetsam strewn about the canvas. I still see that garbage can on the outside, and God only knows what else. There's a ladder, sure, why the hell not? What do we have here? Nasty looking drop kick. And I hate to say it, but Yin and Project Tetsu, Jigoku Destroy, need to work together here. They need to get this down to a 3-way dance. Because there's a double DDT. Project Tetsu's partner, Jigoku Destroy, in trouble. Reversal. Lariat does not... I think it did connect something. He didn't get all of it. Pick him up, put him down, make him hurt. German suplex. Head bouncing off of the bottom turnbuckle. Good God, what the hell was that? The very kind assistants realizing we are 2, they are each 1. They are not working together. We can do this. But can they? Eight minutes on the clock. Cover. 1, 2, no! Just enough battery life to keep that shoulder up for just the right second. Uh-oh, the table coming into play now. Yin with an opportunity. What is he going to do? Looking for a vertical suplex. Up. And no! The escape. Looking for a Texas chair. Doesn't get it, but does get the rolling elbow. That table hanging ominously in the ring. 1, 2, 3!
Yin has been eliminated!
And Jigoku Destroy goes... Jigoku Destroy goes to that table, knocks most of the table out of the ring. Baseball bat, a street-style Yakuza mugging here. The very kind assistants are 1-0 in the tag team division. They could be 2-0 if they pick this up. But they've only got about 6 minutes, 45 seconds to do it. And they're facing off against a superhuman opponent. Oh, a slingshot drop, a slingshot rider kick almost. Big boot right to the head, into the cover. 1, 2, no! Jigoku Destroy able to get his shoulder up just in time. Hard shot. Tag team, double team, this could work. King Kong knee drop does not connect. And now the stairs have been brought into the ring. Argentinian backbreaker. And that's the numbers game right there for you. I would hate to see these guys anywhere near the AWL Unified Tag Team Championship, but I think that's exactly what we are going to see. Damn it.
Here are your winners with 2 victories. The very kind assistants.
That put the very kind assistance of Zidon J tied at the top of the leaderboard in the tag team division. The Tigers' hunt continues 4 on 4.
The following Atomico's match is scheduled for 1 fall. Already in the ring, MAZOKU!
Having some technical issues here, but we are starting off in the action with William Styles, Somba no Yaiba, and the Cloak. The Tribe of Evil, MAZOKU, against all that is good and pure in professional wrestling, the true heroes, the Tigers. Good versus evil, it doesn't get better than that.
And their opponents, making their way to the ring from the unified School of the Tiger style, introducing first the tag team combination of Dragoness 2, Yuji Takuma. Together they are
Taigamas Dabaru, the founders of the Unified School of the Tiger Style, former AWL World Tag Team Champions, and you see that King of Trios medal around the neck. Around the neck of Tiger Mask 2. He won that last year, and he has kept it in reserve. Any match, any time, any place, for any championship, under any stipulation of his choice. But there are 3 more golden opportunities available at King of Trios. And I'm just going to point out, at no point in professional wrestling history, in any promotion, has a wrestler held 2 golden opportunities simultaneously. It has never happened. Did we pay our light bills? Okay, yeah, we did. Good.
And their partners, also making their way to the ring from the Unified School of the Tiger style, Spring Tiger. And making her way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, White Tiger. And represent the United Tigers Auxiliary. Together they are the Unified School of the Tiger style. It's a place and a team.
as the Tigers Dynasty enters a new era over in Shynron Puroresu, we are celebrating the glory of the Unified School of the Tiger style right here tonight. 4 Tigers, 4 completely different approaches to professional wrestling, but all, appropriately enough, united under the Unified School. Bang the gong, the match is on as the Warhammer faces off with the Golden Tiger. The second Tiger Mask of the AWL Dynasty, a separate lineage from the lineage that just, again, took its next step recently. Tiger Mask 4, Yondaime Tiger Mask no Intai Shimashita. His retirement happening in Karakuen Hall, just the other side of the city, on the 7th of July. But our Tiger Mask... Oh, wait, one of the cloaks with a cheap shot. William Styles very much, pretty clearly winning the Tachiai. The initial charge, a term taken from sumo. Tag made to one of the cloaks that looks to be... Yeah, that is Chiba Akagi. And he wants to fly the record-setting 4-time Intercontinental Champion. Looking for a high cross body, but Tiger Mask dodges out of the way. Henka move by the Golden Tiger as he gets the cloak into his side of the ring. There's the tag from Tiger Mask Dabaru, former tag team champions of the world. Big back body drop. And a splash, but Chiba Akagi able to get out of the way. Remember, this match goes to the first and only fall of the contest. Pinfall, submission, ring out, disqualification, referee stoppage, it all counts. And oh, down we go with a flying arm drag. From an AWL dojo graduate, infected by the black magic of William Styles, placed forced under that mask of the cloaks in whatever nether realm William Styles sent him. In his pursuit of power, his successful, I must say, attempt to conquer Ningen Damashi. And remember, it was Chiba Akagi that brought William Styles into the AWL. He went to the commissioner and said, "Hey, boss, give me a shot, give me a contract." And the commissioner said, "No, we've got a dojo process. We want to go through an accelerated training course. You can do that. You've clearly got some experience." But Styles said no. He was impatient from the word go, deciding to get an independent contract originally with Ningen Damashi. That didn't go well, because he was determined that he was the main event. He was the star. He was the top fighter in the world, and frankly, given his fight record, it's hard to argue with that. And I'm not even going to try to argue with that. But making a deal with the Dark Forces, granting him significant supernatural abilities. Oh, and a rolling senton into the corner, onto the cloak. A little too close to the enemy corner here, but one. Oh, none of MAZOKU. None of MAZOKU coming in to make the break up there. Very interesting. 16.5 minutes on the 20-minute time limit remaining. Are we going to see? No, we're not going to go for... Oh, the back elbows right to the side of the head, right to the temple. Tag made to Spring Tiger. And a dive-in tag to the boss man. Equal rights and equal fights in the Animated Wrestling League. One simple body slam. One. Yeah, that's not going to work on Spring Tiger. Classically trained Golden Tiger, the last Golden Tiger to be trained in the old style before the unification of the two schools. Up and down into the neutral corner. William Styles clearly having no interest in tagging his minions, his servants. I'm not going to call them teammates, because while he describes the cloaks as the ultimate teammates, meaning they do exactly what they're told when they're told. That's not how teamwork is supposed to be. And a trip by Spring Tiger, taking advantage of her agility there, but not for more than a couple of seconds. Collar and elbow tie-up, Irish whip into the MAZOKU corner. We're going to see a tag Kogeki. Yes, we are. Tagging back in Chiba Akagi. And a double team in the corner. Rolls through. Cover. 1, 2. Only 1. I thought that was going to be at least 2. And of course, we have got the first time call. 5 minutes elapsed. 15 remain. Up, down. Manji Gatame. A throwback all the way to Antonio Inoki. Look at that. Just bam. One shot on the back by the young luchadora, White Tiger. She is young, but she is feisty. And the cloak genuflecting in the name of his master. And what is he thinking up here on the red rope? Elbow drop. Almost an axe handle smash there. Collar and elbow tie-up, and the MAZOKU doing a great job isolating Spring Tiger. Tag Kogeki, the boss, back in the fight. Big back body drop. Down goes Spring Tiger right into the dead center of the canvas. Oh, and a spine buster. Referee calls that a knockout, and I do not blame the woman.
MAZOKU.
First blood in the Tiger Hunt for William Styles and the Tribe of Evil, MAZOKU. But there was one tiger absent from the field of combat. Main event time for the Grand Championship.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 1 fall, 1 submission or a knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League Undisputed Grand Championship.
The challenger, by custom and tradition, enters the arena first. So the challenger coming with a belt of his own. Back in January, the Spirit Dragon Shynron defeated 4 wrestlers in one night in a 16-man single elimination tournament to win that Yushosha belt to earn the #1 rank in the AWL Best 4. And he is finally getting the chance to cash that opportunity in. He is still the Oshogatsu Taikai Yushosha and will remain so until January of 2027, where we will have a new tournament. And with his current record of 68 wins, 43 losses, ratio of +25, pretty certain he'll have a chance to be the first wrestler to go back-to-back in the tournament. But tonight it's not about the Oshogatsu Taikai, it is about the belt held by this man. #80 wins. 62 losses, ratio of +18. So somewhat similar levels of experience, fighting above his rank in terms of wins and losses. But all that matters is that big, beautiful belt around his waist, the AWL Undisputed Grand Championship. That ring of red leather memorializing the Joshi division, the championship itself showing the unity of Danshi, Joshi, equal rights, equal fights. This is the Animated Wrestling League. And this is the richest prize in all of animated wrestling. With its second title defense, being made tonight. Tiger versus Dragon. Two very different styles of professional wrestling. The unified school of the Tiger style, a combination of strong style and lucha libre. The Dragon style, especially the Dragon style of Shynron, pure high flying, pure physical impossibility. That is what Shynron is. They say that styles make fights, and we've got one hell of a fight tonight in the main event. We now go to ringside for the official introductions of our main event.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia. He is the winner of the Oshogatsu Taikai, Nisei Jurokunen, the Spirit Dragon, Shynron. And his opponent is the reigning and defending Anime Wrestling League undisputed Grand Champion, tonight making his second title defense. Coming out of the unified school of the Tiger style, Tiger 3! This is an officially sanctioned Grand Championship match under the auspices of the Anime Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, your official in charge, Hana Babaganoush.
Big fight feel here in the arena. Bang the gong. The match is on. They both throw drop kicks. Two men, two great minds in professional wrestling think alike. They both throw the drop kick, and that means neither was there as the target. The touchy-eye continues. Referee looking for a clean break in the ropes here as Tiger Mask wins the test of strength. Tiger's feint lariat, but again, Shynron not where Tiger needed him to be. Oh, float over, Liger Bomb. Most wrestlers, when they do that kind of float over maneuver, go for like a DDT or something. He goes for a freaking Liger Bomb. Look at that blockbuster, but again, Tiger Mask sidesteps it. This is turning into a display of counter wrestling. Not exactly what I expected, but definitely the high-flying, high-impact we did expect from both of these men. And now they are going for the graps. The overhead wrist lock being exchanged, a couple different variations of it here. The Dragon and the Tiger, the Dragon looking to have the advantage here. I would not have predicted that. But that's the great thing about professional wrestling. Anything can happen on the night. The stats are great, the history is important. The knowledge of the styles, the knowledge of the movesets, vital. But on any given night, 3 seconds to pin a man, 1 second to make them tap out, less for a knockout. Anything can happen. Looking for the La Magistral Cradle here, the lucha roots of the Tiger style on display. Kick out very quickly by Shynron at a cutter out of nowhere. The Tiger Mask showing that he's taking the Spirit Dragon extremely seriously here. He knows that he's got the biggest target on his back. He knows that the final goal of William Styles and the Tiger Hunt is his title. He knows he's got a veritable who's who of challengers coming up after Shynron if he survives. The winner of this match has Anaconda, the undefeated of Snake Style. And right now in the number 3 rank, because he pinned the champion already, Callum Newman of the United Empire. He's got a shot. And then possibly student versus sensei. Tiger's feint lariat, this time it connects. Fuji Takuma in the best 4 as well. And only a 2 count there. That could have been a very quick match. Less than 3 minutes into the contest now. It's also worth noting, both these men in contendership for the World's Tag Team titles as well. Wait a minute. Tiger Driver G3 very early. Tiger Driver G3, 1, 2. Okay, there's taking your opponent seriously, and then there's desperation. Back handspring and now showing off a little bit. Dropping down, the Fight Forever chant echoing throughout the sold-out Super No Vacancy AWL Arena tonight. As I was saying, the Spirit Ninjas, Shynron and Ninja Mac, are in the best four for the tag teams. The Golden Tigers, Tiger Mask 3 and Spring Tiger, are in there as well. Spirit Ninjas, through no fault of their own, knocked down from rank 1 to rank 2. After the events of the tag team match earlier tonight, Athena Jane and the Trainee also involved, and it is the XyberhawX who will be making the challenge next week for the tag team titles. Right now we're focusing on the Grand Championship. Collar and elbow tie-up, 20 count in the AWL, I will remind you. Over the top, both well within even the first half of the referee's count. Springboard 450 Phoenix, I think that was. Grabs, God, he's like polydactyl. He grabs him with the feet the way you grab somebody with your arm. And again, both men throw the drop kick at the same time. Tiger's feint lariat. This time it does connect. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and 2 out of 3 can win you a match. 1, 2. 2 and only. This has been fantastic. Collar and elbow. What do they have next? Power move here. 25 minutes left on the clock. Oh, and a fireball! Kamehameha! Champion! 1, 2, no! The Kamehameha wave, the fireball punch from the Dragon Shynron. Didn't quite do it, but he grabs the legs. I did not expect this to be such a show of counter wrestling, but it certainly has been. A simple axe handle off of the, I believe that was the middle rope. Shynron, what's he going to try here? I think he wants the opponent standing. Yes, he does. Is that a strategic error? Oh no! Speed Star style drop kick. Yoshino Masato being shouted out by Shynron. Oh! How? Violating the laws of acceleration to become the grand champion of the Animated Wrestling League. Has it only been 6 minutes? I love this. Looking for the body slam. No, normally he goes for something off the ropes. It's like, no, I'm going to mix up the rhythm here, and he gets a DQ count for it. Shynron going to the ropes now. Up, goes to the splash, nobody home. Tiger, no, doesn't go for the full Tiger Salt. But he does hit the target. Looking for that, another, oh no. He's from his sensei, Darkness Uturaiba 1! Tiger Mask 3, one of the first to be trained in the unified school. Golden Tiger and Black Tiger styles unified. Pulling out an old school Black Tiger move. And a Meteora as well. Catch of the leg sweep. Tiger Mask firmly in the plus position at this point. And going for the Tiger's Maw, clamps it around the throat of the opponent, the 38th AWL Grand Champion. Looking to maintain, looking to retain over the 2026 and the 16th Oshogatsu Taikai Champion. Good escape out the back by Tiger Mask. The back elbow right to the face. The snap and super kick. And yeah, nothing fancy right now. They've just come to blows. Irish whip. Gets caught. Stomp right to the breadbasket. Referee saying that was above the belt. I think, oh, wait a minute. Shynron removing that turnbuckle pad. Covering it with his own legs there. What is he thinking? Oh no, up. And down Shynron. Desperation leading to a huge mistake. And the victory for Tiger Mask!
Here is your winner, and still unanimously undisputed Grand Champion, Dragoness 3.
We are going to call that V2 for Tiger Mask to start off the season with a massive win in an incredible match. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Last call for this. Last time I'm going to bother you. If you can help me with this move in any way, the GoFundMe link down below is still open, will be open for several more days. Please help me out if you can. I'm asking you for money. Next week, the tag team titles are on the line. We'll see you then. For tonight, Korede, Kumarida.